BBC Hooniverse.
Hello, and welcome to a short episode of Rambling Before the SD card runs out. We have under 30 minutes to ramble, with technically like 10 minutes to ramble then. So, let's talk about the world at large in the universe. Yes, that's right. We're talking about the Hooniverse. Woo! Whoop whoop! Now, in my ramble, we discuss topics in the universe that we couldn't really talk about normally. And I had two topics in mind. And you know what happens when you press record, you sort of mind goes blank and then forget them completely. So we're at the realms at the moment of capturing forgetfulness. But eventually they'll come back to me, and then we're like, I don't really want to do that now. I want to continue talking about the ones I'm talking about. So, what I want to talk about today is the brand new spin-off that's edging ever so closer to me, and one of the topics I remember is interviewing Russell T Davies. Now, let's talk about the Russell T Davies interviews first. So, to caveat this, I am not saying that Russell T Davies isn't allowed to be interviewed. What I'm saying is we need to stop interviewing him about Doctor Who for now. Online, people love, and in the newspapers as well, but people love misquoting or out of context quoting people. And Russell's sadly the leader of the gang at the moment, where every 5 seconds he gets interviewed about something else because he's working on other dramas. His other shows are getting 10 years older, so he's talking about them. But every time they go back to Doctor Who, and you know, if you've read multiple articles, and he knows nothing at the moment, and you know it's not his decision, right? He doesn't own Doctor Who. Disney and the BBC at the moment own it, right? So, what needs to stop happening is we need to stop talking to him about it, because he's not going to give you an answer you're looking for. He's not going to know the answer. He's not going to go any further. There's no point asking him about it, because then you're just going to misquote the man anyway. You're not going to word it right. You're not going to tell it right. And the issue I've got with that is that then you end up in this space where you know nothing and you know no further, and then you have to try and write the article from it, right? So one of the ones is he talked about the merger when I'm not in the talks, and then he laughed. Yes, he's laughing because everyone's asking about it, and he found it funny at this point. He is taking the mickey, right? And that's what we need to stop doing. You can interview him all you like, but don't talk about the merger. Talk about something else in the Doctor Who universe. Not the merger, not Rose Tyler and not Billy Piper and what she's doing in the show. Don't talk about any of that. Past Who, Classic Who, and his original showrunner. You can talk about that. But not about current Who, because that is what everyone wants to ask about, and he knows nothing, and you can't give a better answer, and he's probably getting bored of it. He's probably at home going, we really need to stop that. And I'm going to say is that that's what we need to do. We need to stop asking him about the state of Doctor Who at the moment. We need to ask him about the spin-off. So, if you want to talk to him about, does he have an idea of when it might come out? Do you think that it's one series thing? Or do you think it's going to become an anthology thing where each series is a different war between? You can ask him all those questions, but not, is Doctor Who coming back? Or what's going on with the Disney merger? Or is Billy Piper, the Doctor, he doesn't want to hear it because he hears it all the time and he doesn't have his answer yet. He hasn't got the answer he's looking for. And that's not his fault. That's not anyone's fault. It's the fault of the journalist because they keep on asking. You need to stop. I'll say it again. Stop asking. Right? And I'm going to make that clear several times because every single day you read this article, that article, this article, and one article misquoting another article, and then we're nowhere. Unless he has something exciting to say, you ask him, do you want to talk about the Disney and BBC merger's future? Not merger, like co-producing. Do you want to talk about? Ask him before you do it. So if he doesn't want to talk about it, then you don't talk about it. And personally, I think that's the stance I want to take on that. Now, finally, in this rambling, I want to talk about the fact that we don't know much further when the spin-off, The War Between the Land and Sea, will be out. But what I can tell, it will be out this year. Will it be on the iPlayer where they release all episodes? Boo! Boo! Or will it be once a week on a Saturday on BBC One? Yay! It's probably the latter, isn't it? Disappointing. But I think that it looks interesting. I'm excited for it. I want to know more. Like, when's it coming out? Is it a one series thing? Is the show really just called War Between and each series is a different battle? Which seems like when you look at its online output, because in a logo, you can only have a certain amount of words visible in the circle. So War Between had to be the choice. So I'm personally really looking forward to seeing the future of the Doctor Who spin-offs. If this one becomes a huge success, hopefully there'll be more in this sort of realm. And I'm excited to find out how they've introduced these returning actors in brand new character roles. So, there you have it. That was rambling. Thank you. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel